Time travel has long fascinated storytellers and audiences alike, offering an unparalleled canvas for exploring questions of fate, identity, and consequence. While many films have tackled this complex genre, Predestination stands out as a near-perfect embodiment of what makes a time travel movie both intellectually stimulating and emotionally resonant. In this video, I will delve into why Predestination earns its place as the best time travel movie ever made by examining its flawless time loop structure, character-driven narrative, effective foreshadowing, and thought-provoking themes of fate and free will. This video is going to contain spoilers about the film Predestination, so if you haven't watched the film, I highly recommend you check it out. Also, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Predestination crafts a seamless narrative that functions as a closed causal loop, where every event is intricately linked and leads back to the beginning. The story follows an unnamed temporal agent, played by Ethan Hawke, as he attempts to stop the infamous Fizzle bomber. However, as the plot unfolds, the film reveals that the agent, the bomber, and the other characters are connected in ways that defy conventional storytelling. Unlike other time travel films that risk creating paradoxes or plot holes, Predestination is meticulously constructed to ensure that every twist logically follows from what came before. Each event has a clear cause and effect, forming a perfect loop that can be examined from any point in the story and still make sense. This level of narrative precision is rare and makes the film more satisfying upon multiple viewings. While movies like Looper and The Time Traveler's Wife toy with closed-loop concepts, they don't achieve the same seamless, airtight cohesion that Predestination does. At its core, Predestination is more than just a clever puzzle. It's a deeply personal story about identity, self-discovery, and acceptance. The film's central twist that the protagonists, Jane/John, the agent, and the bomber are the same person, turns the time travel trope into a profound meditation on selfhood and destiny. This narrative choice elevates the movie from a simple science fiction thriller to a psychological exploration of what it means to be one's greatest ally and worst enemy. This character-focused approach is where Predestination diverges from many of its counterparts. While movies like The Terminator use time travel primarily as a vehicle for action and suspense, Predestination makes the mechanism integral to the character's existence. The audience is invited to empathize with the protagonist's journey, not just as a temporal agent trying to fulfill a mission, but as an individual grappling with the inescapable reality of their own identity. In this way, the film transforms the time travel genre into a mirror reflecting human vulnerability and resilience. One of the most engaging aspects of Predestination is its use of foreshadowing and narrative clues that hint at its story's big reveal without being overt. The initial bar conversation between the agent and John/Jane sets the stage for the story, filled with subtle lines and exchanges that seem innocuous at first but gain profound meaning in hindsight. The meticulous writing ensures that viewers are rewarded with a deeper understanding on subsequent viewings as the scattered pieces fall perfectly into place. This approach to storytelling is reminiscent of movies like Back to the Future, which expertly sets up jokes and plot points that pay off later. However, while Back to the Future uses these techniques in a more playful, light-hearted context, Predestination employs them to weave an intricate, somber narrative. The film's ability to maintain suspense and deliver mind-bending twists without feeling forced is a testament to the Spielberg brothers' skill in crafting a story that respects its audience's intelligence. One of the most compelling themes in Predestination is the exploration of fate versus free will. The film leans into the idea that certain events are predestined and cannot be altered, no matter how much one might try. This stands in contrast to films like The Butterfly Effect, where the protagonist's attempts to change the past lead to increasingly dire outcomes, suggesting that while fate can be fought, it comes at a steep cost. Predestination, on the other hand, presents a deterministic universe where choice is an illusion and every action is simply part of a larger, inescapable plan. This deterministic approach is reminiscent of 12 Monkeys, which also grapples with the notion of an immutable timeline. However, while 12 Monkeys presents a sense of tragic inevitability, Predestination takes it further by making its protagonist the architect of their own destiny. This realization that the protagonist is the agent, the bomber, and the victim creates an existential paradox that challenges viewers to rethink the nature of identity and autonomy. Time travel movies often struggle to balance complexity with coherence. Films like Primer are renowned for their intricate plots, but are so convoluted that they can be difficult to follow without detailed diagrams or multiple viewings. Tenet similarly dazzles with its ambitious storytelling, but sometimes sacrifices clarity for spectacle. Predestination, however, strikes the perfect balance. It is complex enough to intrigue and challenge the viewer, but structured in a way that remains comprehensible throughout. The film uses smart pacing and visual cues to guide the audience through its labyrinthine plot without losing them. The Spirit Brothers ensure that each revelation builds naturally on what came before, making the story accessible even as it becomes increasingly intricate. This narrative clarity, combined with the film's philosophical depth and emotional weight, cements Predestination's place as the pinnacle of time travel cinema. Predestination is more than just a movie about time travel. It's a meditation on identity, destiny, and the inescapable nature of life's paradoxes. Its flawless narrative loop, deeply personal storytelling, effective use of foreshadowing, and exploration of fate versus free will make it the best time travel film ever made. While other films in the genre might entertain or intrigue, none match the intellectual and emotional impact of Predestination. It invites viewers not just to observe a puzzle, but to engage with the profound questions about who we are and whether we truly have control over our paths. In the realm of time travel storytelling, Predestination isn't just a movie, it's an experience that lingers long after the credits roll. That's just my opinion anyways.